Some pilots are good, some pilots are meta, and then there is Rosa Judgment, a pilot so anticipate that players started planning their resources months before her banner even arrived. Now, if you have been around for a while, then you probably already know the name Rosa. But this isn't just a stronger version of original pilot. This is entirely different monster. New abilities, new mechanics, new playstyle, and enough firepower to make even some of the strongest pilots look outdated. Now, before you spend your resources, let's break down exactly what Rosa Judgment does, how her kit works, and why so many players are calling her one of the most important pilots of 2.0 generation. Rosa Judgment talent. Rosa is constantly building momentum throughout the battle. Every time she destroys a part or defeats the enemy with active attacks, she gains awakening. And the more awakening she has, the stronger she becomes. At awakening level 1, she gains extra movement. Simple but already useful. Level 2 unlocks her ideal range bonus, giving her additional final damage whenever she attacks from the correct distance. At level 3, now every time Rosa destroys a part, she restores AP after combat. Very important level 4. When using a cutter, weapon backpack, Rosa can rapidly target the same enemy, and if she keeps attacking the same target, she deals more damage. At level 5, enter Valhalla mode. During Valhalla mode, her first action every turn costs less AP, so she is already becoming more efficient. If Rosa destroys a target, she gains re-attack. Not only that, she gets to use her full movement again. But there is one limitation. Valhalla mode only lasts for 2 turns. And once it ends, her awakening level reset. So the entire gameplay loop becomes Build Awakening, reach level 5. But thanks to A3, you can forget about stacking levels on turn 1, because Rosa immediately enters Valhalla mode when deployed. No setup required, no waiting, no building stack first. She arrives on the battlefield already in her strongest state. Plus, when Valhalla mode ends, she doesn't reset all the way back to 0. She keeps 1 level of awakening, 2 if you activate neural drives. This makes rebuilding much easier. So, if you question yourself if she needs A3, yes, she needs minimum A3. She can enter combat turn 1 with her strongest state. Important mechanic: how to attack 3 times in 1 turn with Rosa. First, activate Valhalla mode, which Rosa enters through her A3 when deployed. To achieve 3 attacks in single turn, 2 conditions must be met. Do not move before attacking. Do not destroy the target with the first attack. The second condition is especially important because Rosa Judgment benefits from Neural Drive's passive, just like other raiders, even though she is classified as a tactician. If Rosa remains stationary and the target survives the first hit, the attack sequence works correctly. The Neural Drive's passive triggers, granting additional attack. Valhalla mode then provides own re-attack effect later. However, if the first attack destroys the target, Rosa immediately triggers the re-attack from Valhalla mode, and the Neural Drive passive can no longer activate that turn. As a result, she loses opportunity to reach 3 attacks in the single turn. Skill 1 Offensive skill. This skill costs a massive 6 AP, and during Valhalla mode, Rosa's strongest plays usually come from chaining her counter attacks, taking advantage of her AP efficiency, extra damage and potential re-attacks. So if Valhalla mode is active, I would rather spend that AP on multiply counter attack instead. For me, this skill becomes much more valuable after Valhalla mode expires, because once that mode ends, Rosa loses all of her awakening levels and starts with 2 levels if A3 talent, instead of slowly rebuilding awakening 1 level at a time. This skill lets you accelerate the process and back into Valhalla mode much faster, even with one attack without destroying the target. Think of it as a reset button. Valhalla ends, you use the skill, you rapidly rebuild your awakening stacks. Can we talk about the animation for a second? Because this thing looks incredible. So even if this isn't the skill you'll be pressing every turn, it's definitely one of the coolest moments in her entire kit. Skill 1 Option 2 4 AP AoE skill. If there are many enemies on the map or you need additional healing, this is a solid choice. This skill is more focused on survivability and AoE content. Just like previous skill, it's mainly used after Valhalla mode expires. When facing stages with numerous enemies, especially low HP mobs, this skill performs very well, because it grants only 1 awakening level instead of 2, unlike the previous skill. However, if you are confident that Rosa can destroy her target, she can still jump from awakening level 2 to level 5 with single attack. +1 for dealing damage, +1 for destroying the target, +1 from the skill effect. This allows her to quickly rebuild awakening stack while clearing weaker enemies. Skill 2 Passive skill grants +15 damage, -10 damage taken while HP is above 50%. Maintaining the HP requirement is usually not a problem for Rosa, since she has access to healing, a simple but extremely effective passive that improves both offense and survivability. Highly recommended. Skill 3 Option 1. Remember the mechanic that allows Rosa to attack 3 times in one turn? Do not move before attacking. Do not destroy target with the first attack. If the first attack destroys the target, Rosa will trigger the re-attack from Valhalla mode immediately, preventing the Neuro Drive passive from activating. This skill helps solve the issue by allowing Rosa to move and reposition when necessary. Reload cutter ammo if needed, still meets the triple attack requirements, provided she has not already moved before attacking. The only drawback is the 3-turn cooldown, so make sure to plan its usage carefully. Skill 3 Option 2. An amazing passive focus entirely on survivability. This skill allows Rosa to destroy all incoming rockets once per turn, improving her defensive capabilities against rocket-based attacks. This is extremely useful in PvP, arena PvP, challenge stages, certain boss encounters. What makes this skill particularly good is that it also works against boss attacks, allowing Rosa to negate dangerous rocket-based mechanics while continue to pressure enemies. If you are looking for defensive option, this skill is excellent choice. Signature weapon, how insane it is. This is another reason not to rush Rainbow Rosa ST on day 1. We still need to wait a few days before unlocking the new arm conquest, and Rosa's signature weapon is what truly completes her kit. In my opinion, this weapon should be prioritized before Kelly's signature weapon, even though I personally love Kelly. The signature weapon provides powerful effects. For free jetpack effect, whenever Rosa enters Valhalla mode, its duration is increased by 1 turn. This means with the weapon, A3 starts Valhalla mode for 3 turns. An extra turn of Valhalla mode is a massive boost to both damage output and overall consistency. The weapon also grants +2 cutter bullets. This is a strong hint. that Rosa is designed around actively using her backpack weapon rather than her machine guns. It also reinforces that she is highly code skill oriented pilot. You understand what I mean when we reach the module recommendation section. The signature weapon also includes two universal passive bonuses. Passive 1 increases attack range and damage for pilots with ST ultimate suitability. This will most likely apply to all pilots with S rank. Passive 2 increases ammo capacity and grants additional ammo when hitting 4 targets. Both passives are excellent, but the real value of the weapon comes from Valhalla mode extension and the extra cutter bullets, which insanely improve Rosa's overall gameplay flow and performance. Erinys ST. Why is so strong? One of the biggest advantage. It unlocks 4 additional module effect through its connectors once the ST reaches rainbow quality. At rainbow level, the following special module effect become available. Body. Chance to trigger Gutsy Strike. This effect is not particularly important for Rosa. Rosa is not initiate combat type of pilot. Most of the time her damage comes from casting her backpack weapon, which count as a code skill, rather than initiating combat. So this connector has low value compared to the others. Left arm, the most broken passive of the 4. When actively attacking, Rosa inflicts minus 50% armor on the target before the attack. The best part is that actively attacking applies to both code skill and active skill, making it one of the strongest connector bonuses available for her. Right arm, team support aura. This connector activates the aura effect, allowing Rosa to function as a mini support unit, in addition to being a damage dealer. The extra team utility is always welcome and provides additional value, especially in longer battles where every buff matters. And lastly, leg. This connector makes Rosa extremely annoying within PvP and very comfortable to use in general content. Once her legs are destroyed, her movement is not reduced. In addition, she becomes immune to any movement reduction effect. This means Rosa can continue repositioning normally even after her legs are destroyed. Even more fun, she can still function and be extremely strong when she loses both arms, because her main damage comes from the cutter, backpack weapon. So in PvP, make sure her body is destroyed, or she will destroy you. Weapon setup: 2 machine guns and cutter weapon backpack. The signature weapon is on the same patch, but we need to wait a few more days for arm conquest. For now, use the standard cutter weapon backpack. And here we go, module recommendation. Some people may not like me for posting this screenshot, but I think it's important to highlight. Some players may buy Battle Pass or farm specific ST and then go disappointed and ask why my Rosa not doing great damage. So I will repeat again, Rosa Judgment is code skill oriented pilot, not initiating combat. So her best recommended modules, Mithril, requires a rainbow effect to perform at its best, and Malthus. Now, why CN players sometimes use mixed module set? If you are fighting only one enemy, such as a boss, you won't get many stacks from either module individually. However, when you combine the two, you can still gain 2 stacks per attack instead of only 1, making the setup more consistent in the single target situation. Weapon accessories recommendation. Neural Drive Overview. 1 CP. When Valhalla mode ends, Rosa gains +1 level. For example, if you have A3, she will have 2 levels after Valhalla expires. With 2 levels available, you can reactivate Valhalla mode with just single attack, making it much easier to maintain uptime. 7 CP Standard Re-Attack. 10 CP. Rosa is ammo hungry when using a cutter weapon backpack because she can attack up to 3 times per turn. This passive helps sustain her ammo economy and prevents her from running dry during longer fights. 13 CP provides additional damage, up to 20, based on the number of target hit. 16 CP. This is one of the Rosa most important passive. After attacking with cutter weapon backpack, Rosa launches additional follow-up attack against up to 3 targets within 4 range, 5 if signature weapon. Why 7 CP Sector 1 and 16 CP Sector 2? Sector 1 is focused on support and defensive utility, additional link attacks, extra link retaliation. For a damage-focused Rosa, we don't need most of these effects, which is why the recommended setup is 7 CP Sector 1, 16 CP Sector 2. However, there is one important thing worth mentioning: Rosa link attacks potential. Thanks to Sector 1, 1 CP, Rosa can perform up to 4 link attacks per turn, which is actually very strong. 2 machine gun link attacks up to 3 range, 2 cutter weapon backpack link attacks up to 5 range if signature weapon. So if you want to constantly trigger all 4 link attacks, make sure Rosa is within 3 tiles of the target. Machine gun link attack first, cutter weapon backpack link attack second. Keep that positioning in mind if you are trying to maximize her damage output. Final thoughts. Rosa Judgment is, without a doubt, one of the best investment you can make for your account. If you are asking whether she is worth pulling, the answer is simple. Big yes. She brings excellent damage, scale extremely well with investments, and remains effective across a wide variety of content. Whether you are fighting bosses or clearing multiple enemies, Rosa has tools to perform at high level. For most players, I would strongly recommend aiming for A3 at minimum. A3 improves her Valhalla uptime and makes her overall gameplay much smoother and more consistent. While higher awakenings are obviously stronger, A3 is the point where Rosa truly starts to shine. Another reason Rosa is so valuable is her longevity. Based on her performance and hit design, she is the type of the pilot that can carry your content through a large amount of the current and future content. She isn't a niche character that only works in one specific mode. She is a pilot you'll be using for a very long time. And of course, let's be honest, she is also top-tier waifu pilot. Design, animation, performance, and fun playstyle. It's hard to ask for much more. If you are planning your resources and can only heavily invest in few pilots, Rosa Judgment should absolutely be near the top of your priority list. Set up her properly, learn how her Valhalla and co-skill mechanics works, and she will reward you with some of the best performance available in the game. Alright, that's all from me. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye!